Merstrong, a replica.
What's up?
Whoa. Jesus Christ. The frog eyes. Yeah, Frank is still very clearly cockeyed.
What's up, guys? The frog pirate
I don't know how the hell he walks around without bumping into things.
is back for the weekly vlog, and you guys know I'm completely over it. It's just, if I don't do these vlogs and show the business and the products, you know, the sales suffer, and therefore, you know, when my Amish farmers call me up and ask how much of this do you need this week, and I don't really need much, I feel kind of bad. So I'm gonna put myself in front of the camera in the meantime. So I do appreciate if you guys can support us. It's been getting bad. This is the first time ever I've sent out an email asking people for help. We just sent out an email saying, hey, we're under a lot of stress from these chargebacks. If you can help us out in any way, please do. If you guys want to place it by placing an order, if you can't, if you guys need a part-time job or you need some side income, just send me an email. I'll give you some flyers and you can pass them out around your town, around your grocery store, throw them on some cars, in front of your local Costco, whatever, just to help me out, and I will pay you guys for that. There's two ends of the spectrum. If you guys can afford to help me out and place an order, that's great. If not, if you need some income, let me know. I'll send you some flyers. We'll pay you hourly.
The one who made,
and I can help you guys out, and you can help me out. So that's the major issue this week. The big launches we have that I haven't spoken about or even sent an email out about are the bargain beef box, which I was thinking about doing for a while. I wasn't sure if I could financially do it, but we did launch it. Right now there's 3 options. You can get ribeye, ground beef, or pet food in large or extra large boxes. So look on the website. Those are an additional 10% discount from normally buying them. So if you put that box in your cart, it's already 10% off.
We should all sign up to hand out flyers for Frank. He can ship the flyers and we can throw them away. Or recycling. Recycling would be better.
that would be funny. I was thinking of doing that and seeing if Frank would catch it, because if he could just give me money for doing nothing, that'd be funny. Thanks for the donation, McRalphie.
And then you can even put in an additional discount, which is crazy. So we by far have the best prices online. It's not even close, it's not even comparable. The reason we're able to do those bargain beef boxes is because that's exactly what fits in the box to maximum capacity. So if you order other stuff with it, it's kind of problematic. Then we have to send 2 different boxes, but as long as I guess we have that one box at that efficient price, that's good. Like you can't, like if you order a bargain beef box and like one thing, we're probably gonna take some ribeyes or whatever out of the box and put the one thing in there. But if you order like our bargain beef box and then $200 worth of stuff separately.
Yeah, Twix sent Frank a cease and desist. That's why he switched it to Twinx.
That's okay on our end. We also have of course, you guys saw the video the other day. The cattle chips, potato chips are back in stock. You know, we've been selling potato chips, but this is the first time we've made them ourselves. And they're pretty good. We have some equipment that needs to be replaced, and we're gonna do a few different things with the recipe. So that will transition over the next few months to a complete product that is I'm happier with. And yeah, I just like, we made pizzas this week, so I'm excited to show
What do you think of Madison Ivy?
you guys the pizza. You know, it turned out really great, just like we did the frozen hamburgers and cheeseburgers that were delicious. We also have frozen pizza available now, made with the highest quality ingredients. Nothing even close to this online that has such good quality and tastes good too, because that's the most important thing. Does it taste good? And we're also planning on doing, like, you know how like Factor and these other meal service companies sell.
I think the company No Way makes the No Tricks bars.
Does Frank know what he is doing?
No, he's a retard. I don't think he has any clue what the fuck he's doing. He's just stupid. Thanks for the donation, James. These are fucking incredible. The no tricks bars are fucking god tier.
Sell meals. I looked at some numbers and I think I can sell like a grass-fed beef, rice, and bean meal for cheaper, or at least at the same price they're selling, with like twice as much food. Like I'm literally gonna put like 2 full cups of rice, 8 ounces of beef and beans, huge meal. It's gonna be like almost twice the size of what they give you at the same price. So we're gonna do.
Dodo donates $2. Why does Frank not just make it so you can't place an order if you have more than a bargain box in your cart? He is so stupid. He did this with some other thing before. Two, you may remember, also Democrat influencers are like Greta Thunberg, son. I'm pretty sure you need minimum orders on the website, and most people who are giving Frank chargebacks, I think they're charging back like $200-300 on their orders. Thanks for the donation though, Dodo. Donate $2. I like when Frank touches all the products with his dirty, disgusting hands and then he sells it to his stupid ass fans, like he touches the donuts on video or the potato chips the other day. He was touching the ones cooling with his dirty hands. Yeah, I know. And people still buy it. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
If Frank was the last man on Earth, he would still somehow find a way to blame it on the Jews, even though at that point they would not even be alive.
Yep.
What do you expect to happen once Greta reaches Gaza? Will she change her
Soon, I got some rice cookers and stuff coming, but we haven't really done a vlog in a while, and there's definitely a lot of stuff to show you guys. So I want to start with the food first because that's like the most important. So we're here in the fridge. Our farmer actually hasn't sent us eggs in a week, so we have been able to kind of reduce the amount, and we're not as urgent to sell them. Here we have all the Amish baked goods. We have chocolate whoopies, which we probably have to throw out at this point. The thing that came in this week, we got a fresh batch of Oreo cookies, and I honestly want to pound a box of these for breakfast one day with some coconut milk. Really, really special, unique products, guys, that no one else has. We have chocolate chip cookies there, custard donuts, apple donuts, regular plain glazed donuts. We got some pretzels, freshly baked. These are the apple fry pies, blueberry pies, apple pies.
Dude, I love how Frank is claiming this is health food.
Those are blueberry fry pies. Those are apple fry pies. Just really, really delicious, organic, egg and dairy-free baked goods that would take so much time to make yourself. And here we even have, this is icing that we send with the plain donuts, as well as the cinnamon rolls that are in the freezer. Over here is just all of our ham, prosciutto, and stuff, which can be better viewed in our merchandising fridge here. This is kind of a little bit of everything. So we have all of our raw cheeses here. Those are actually the beef tallow sticks. There's some mortadella. Down here, my guys have the 2 different Iberico hams and prosciutto. So we have the shoulder and the ham, the shoulder being cheaper. We have all the fresh milk, guys. Big discount on goat milk this week. If you guys want some goat milk, everything for the most part is in glass. We have all glass options for basically all of our cow and goat dairy products, unless you want like a larger amount of milk, which is in the half-gallon jug. Yeah, over here, guys, I actually made the apple pies myself this week to show my Amish buddies how it's done. So, not this week, but in maybe 2 or 3 weeks, we'll have these new apple pies for you guys, and we can compare them. This is all,
that looks fucking disgusting.
All the dairy we have for sale in here, the backup inventory. I don't really show you guys this stuff over here a lot, but we have the white tomatoes, jarred, whole, and then we have the white tomato sauce here. So this is actually what the frozen pizzas are made with. We made them with the white tomato sauce. So we're just gonna have to tear this open, I guess. Yeah. White tomato sauce, whole tomatoes. We still have this sitting in here, guys. This is our Sky High probiotic energy drink. I don't even know if I want to do a production run on this based on how this sold, because I think these are like $4.50 a bottle for a high quality probiotic energy drink in glass. And honestly, compared to like, even if I get the price down to $3 in an aluminum can, like, I don't know. Like, maybe it's not as high demand as I thought it was. Some fresh raw butter comes in. A lot of you guys ask it, we claim like the butter's frozen. No, we don't put butter in the freezer. I guess we did get fresh beef this week.
Looks like Frank keeps his food well.
Not so sure about that. He tends to touch all of it with his disgusting, dirty hands. Thanks for the donation though, James. Yeah, probiotics are a fucking scam. They have no benefit whatsoever.
I don't know why my guys didn't write down the inventory. Maybe I'm...
What are you doing, Gum Gum?
That's not good. My guys had a little extra time today. We finally have the marrow cream back in stock. So if you guys are missing the bone marrow cream on Frankie's Naturals, it's finally back after a several month hiatus. So I'll take a quick look at the freezer. I didn't really brief myself this week, so the only thing I can talk to you guys about is how much money these refrigeration units or these freezer units are costing me. This one was completely out of gas, minus $2,000. That one was low on gas, minus $1,000. And these two over here are probably low on gas too. It all leaked out. Probably another $2,000 in 404 gas because I can't get a legit refrigeration guy in here. And this doesn't include the new equipment that I have to put in this year, which is a whole different catastrophe. But enough complaining, let's take a quick look around the fridge. So here we have all of our Iberico pork products, the highest quality pork in the world. Iberico bacon, our most popular product, and then we have the only non-Iberico pork we have, I think, is some Amish ground pork. I'm honestly not even sure what's left in the Amish pork share at this point, or if this is even listed. I hope it is. Yeah, that's the ground Iberico pork.
Does Frank actually get product from Amish farmers? Like, is there any evidence for this? I feel like he's saying this to obfuscate buying produce from some illegal and sketchy foreign black market. Produce from the Amish itself sounds dubious legally.
Yeah, as far as I know, I don't know of any way to verify it. He was also lying about like selling local meat. I remember he came on my stream one time and we were arguing about it. He was shipping in beef from Australia, claiming it was local. And then I said, how are you claiming it's local when you're shipping it from Australia? And then he said, it's local to Australia. So he is a liar. Who the fuck knows? Thanks for the donation, retard.
That meat looks diseased.
Well, it is dead, rotting flesh, so it's not exactly health food. Thanks for the donation, James.
Oh. And you can see the Amish pork's a little lighter in color. I don't even remember we had this. I hope it's on the website. Wild boar. The rib chocks restocked this week. These came in this week, pork ribeye chops. Over here for our charcuterie, we have some Iberico sausages left. Beef, hot dogs, collagen sausage, looked pretty well stocked up. Way too much tri-tip for if you guys want to do some grilling. We got the to make that into biltong if we can, but I don't know when that's going to happen. Here's all the ground beef. We got some pet food there. That's the high fat grind. What is that? That might not be any ground beef. Beef heart over here. That's ground beef fat. Ground chuck. I wonder if that's in stock. If I remember to restock it. Plenty of beef shanks. Finally got some veal braids in stock. I think that was last week. And we also restocked some beef liver this week. This is the leftover roast beef from the previous week. We actually have so much of this, guys. This stuff is being sold as a pet treat. So frozen roast beef, pet treat, and we have pet shoe bones as well. These are the...
That is super, super dangerous. You should never, ever let your animals eat a bone. They can end up getting sharp pieces of bone that perforate their stomach or intestines and kill them.
The bones without the marrow in them. Here's the Pillsbury style cinnamon rolls that you guys can cut and bake in the fridge, but cut and bake in the oven, but I think we might just bake these. I feel like people aren't ordering them maybe because it's more work to make them. This is all our frozen seafood. Halibut, cod, salmon, some more seafood over here, some scallops and shrimp. I want to take some shrimp home. I haven't had my carbonara in a while. Here's our quail. Over here we have some discounted steaks, some veal that who knows when we'll sell it. And over here is all like the bone stuff. We got like marrow butter, whole beef shanks, whole pipe cut marrow bones, canoe cut marrow bones. I think that's more canoe bones up there. And then over there we have...
Did Frank just say cattle tongues?
Yeah. He sells the most grossest, disgusting fucking shit. I don't know who the hell's buying this crap. Thanks for the donation, James.
The pipe cut marrow bones and then some whole bone and ribeye roast. What is that? Skirt steak, Wagyu skirt steak, some more Wagyu steaks here. Oh, speaking of Wagyu, big and exciting announcement after we get out of the freezer. Here's our salmon caviar. I think we're running low. The sturgeon caviar is in the fridge. Some Bavette steaks, flank steaks.
Make skit about Joe Rogan where he starts peddling brain supplement but can't pronounce basic words like carnitine, then starts to pimp carnivore, stands up to flex and shows bloated guts and an alien bursts through his stomach like Aliens movie. Destroy him.
I don't know if I have the special effects expertise to do something like that. Joe Rogan's kind of an old meme. I don't know if it's really worth making videos about him anymore. Thanks for the donation though, Green Pilled Maxing.
More Wagyu ribeye, wild boar bacon. These are just some whole beef belly, whole briskets over here. We've been selling this as liverwurst, but I think I'm gonna start selling it as fresh pemmican because that's what it is. It's dried beef and fat. There's no liver in this. And it's much more affordable than our dried pemmican bars. And I think people will like this because it tastes a little better, it's more moist, and it's the same thing. So I'm gonna switch and sell this as fresh pemmican just like everyone else does. Those prime ribeyes look good. I wonder if I have them in stock though. I gotta get on top of the shit because I haven't been. Nice porterhouse steaks there. Man, those ribeye look good. Those should be prime. Yeah, whoever. I'm taking this home for me. No, I'm joking. We got plenty of those guys. We got plenty.
I have images of dismembered animals.
Yeah, it's a fucking shame Frank doesn't get chopped up into steak. Thanks for the donation, James.
Some of these regular ribeyes look really good. Yeah, they look really good. Strip steaks.
They look terrible.
Bunch of beef fat, other stuff over here, short ribs. These look good. My guys did an excellent job with our new burger patty machine. We got best burger blend patties, and I think there's the regular 1 pound over there, I think, as well. Just the or no, we might be sold out of the regular best burger blend. In regards to poultry, why do we have duck legs? My inventory must be way off. Oh my god, I gotta get in here more. I thought we only had ground duck, that's what's in stock, but it looks like I have to, oh my god, why is there so much duck breast? I'm a complete idiot. This is what happens when you're laying in bed on pain meds because you got your eyes gouged out 10 times. You don't get to stay on top of your business inventory. What is this? What is this? A whole fucking case of duck? I'm gonna flip my shit. Those are wings, right? What is this? Duck skin? Is that duck skin? Alright, I'm gonna have to come in here. The ground duck's in stock, but I gotta do a count on those legs and breasts and list them. Because I thought we were sold out. But I was excited that we were gonna restock duck next week, but apparently we already had some. Same with chicken. We've been trying to stay on top of the chicken because it's been selling out every week, but our poultry farmers are back in full production. And
I really hope Paul Saladino sues Frank into oblivion and then his business goes under.
there should be no more shortages on the corn and soy-free chicken, which I think we're like one of the only suppliers now that has corn and soy-free chicken online at a reasonably affordable price, because the next person is literally double what we charge. Over here is just some venison, really lean stuff. We just restocked the ground venison this week. I mean, this is...
Oi, ignorant, cunt. I've been asking in chat. Is Pierre's video next? Like fuck me VG, honestly I know moving your lips is such a struggle, but wow, and don't cry and have a bitch fit. No baby Richard, okay little baby Richard, oh. Is he okay? The BABY boo.
Yes, we're gonna watch Pierce Morgan next. Thanks for the donation, Bootycon.
This might be the leanest meat we have. Really lean stuff. Here's our fresh fruits and vegetables. I think these are the frozen fruits here. We have blueberries over there, some black...
When you were old...
strawberries, pineapple on the fruit end of things, even some mixed berries. Not too many vegetables. There's like broccoli, green beans, cauliflower, some mushrooms. This looks like... these are some vegetables that we just prepared for our stocks and stuff, like onions, so that... Or that might actually be pork fat. I'm not sure what that hurts. Either way, a lot of the time... No, it must be vegetables, because there's some more veg here. But what we do is we take this when we want to make our soups or stocks, because we bought like a very large amount of organic vegetables at once, so by doing this we can keep it really fresh and not have any waste. I think this is my beef testicle collection over here.
You remember the part in What Was the Fryer Oil on that prison thug? Imagine one of Frank's employees gets heated one day and does that to him. I don't think it's too far from reality, since he disrespects people pretty much daily.
I really would like that to happen. That'd be nice. Thanks for the donation, Jackie.
And over here we restocked some pork fat this week. Restocked a lot of pork fat. And there's some more beef glandulars over here, like the ovaries, thymus.
I've actually ordered Frank's cinnamon rolls, donuts and some other products that happen to be vegan on his store. Thanks for promoting him. I, and many others, wouldn't have given him money had you not promoted him. Very wise of you.
Yes, adrenal glands, thyroid glands. Maybe one of my favorite sections over here. Ice cream and sorbet. The lemon sorbet that we made this time, guys, is really super special.
Dodo donates $2 as well.
The divine is angry with Frank. Thou shalt not kill includes the animals. I suspect his produce should be avoided.
Well, there is no God, Frank. Or, I mean, James. So, you know. But yes, his produce should be avoided. Thanks for the donation, James.
Special. It turned out how it's supposed to have been the whole time. And what's special about this is it's made with flextrose, organic glucose. So there's no fructose in this. It's amazing, it's high quality, it's delicious. I can't tell you how special this lemon sorbet product is and how no one else is making anything like this, let alone all of our ice creams. The chocolate swirl is by far the best one. And then when we sell the rest of these, they'll all be absolutely perfect and amazing. Here's our soup and stock. We sell a lot of collagen bone broth, and I actually did get some feedback. Someone said they really liked the tripe alla romana and how the jar was mostly just pure tripe. So keep in mind, when you buy this, you can probably add this to like a whole nother soup that has more vegetables and pasta and stuff in it, just because it's so rich in protein. How cool is that, guys? This kind of stuff gets me excited, doing these new really special products every day. Like, who else is going to sell a burger that's higher quality and healthier and tastier than your local restaurant that you can buy online for an affordable price? Question is, where did they put my pizza? So here we have all our sourdough baked goods. Like here are some hamburger buns, which are very popular. They sell out very quickly. This is our regular sourdough loaves. We did a huge batch of plain bagels this week. So I'm glad you guys are buying some. I gotta actually bring some bagels home. Oh, these are the new Twix bars. So we have white chocolate macadamia Twix bars. You know, we did 3 layers instead of coating them. This turned out to be much easier. There's way too much chocolate on these. So we're gonna make the shortbread larger and chocolate smaller next time. But we have both white chocolate macadamia and regular Twinx bars. I can't say Twix. We're calling them Twinx bars because I got copyrighted because someone reported me to Mars.
That's great. That was me. Oh, that's so fucking hilarious. Dude, it's so funny. And like, he's complaining about it, admitting he committed intellectual property theft. But then he accuses everyone of stealing his intellectual property. Like, he's the biggest hypocrite.
Who owns Twix, but we have white chocolate macadamia Twinx bars and dark chocolate Twinx bars.
I love how he admitted it. It was so good.
Also, CDG, stop fucking asking VG to show his biceps. I don't wanna see them. VG don't want to show them. Just fucking calm the fuck down, okay? If you wanna having wank over him, do it in your house. So fucking annoying.
Alright, well, thanks for the donation, Bootycom.
Looks like Frank has poor inventory control.
He's incompetent at literally everything, so yeah. You would assume that. Thanks for the donation, James.
You guys have been buying a lot of. And then we have my favorite, beef pot pie. I gotta take one of these home with me before my hands freeze. There are frozen pizzas. Frozen pizza. This is, it's a white pizza, so white tomato sauce, very special. No one else has white tomato sauce. So it's technically a regular pizza. It's just the tomato sauce is white with a mix of our raw cheeses on the sourdough. Really delicious, really high quality, guys. They're basically sold out. We got to make more today or tomorrow. And these are just some muffins I had to actually test. Maybe we'll have muffins in a week or two if we figure out the sourdough recipe. But for now, I'm gonna get out of this freezer before I get frostbite on my hands. The exciting announcement is that I have successfully sourced authentic, 100% Japanese Kobe Wagyu beef, which costs $15,000 a cow. Now, normally, I can buy a cow for a few $1,000 here in the States. But Japanese Wagyu $15,000 for the whole cow. So I'm sure it's gonna, like, I'm sure once we break down the cuts, it's gonna be way more profitable doing it this way. But hopefully that comes in I think they slaughtered the cow this week. So they
Are Frank's size getting better? Please watch his vid till end. Also, which one do you like?
over within a week or two. And then we're basically gonna
Yeah, fuck Frank, dude. Can't wait for his business to just fail. Ugh, the amount of animals he kills is just a fucking monster.
have like the whole entire Wagyu beef broken down. We're gonna see how many pounds of each thing we get, but this is the stuff where if you Google Wagyu beef, they're charging $100 for an 8-ounce steak. So I'm excited that we're gonna be able to offer the Wagyu we're offering right now is what most people sell. It's the more affordable American or Australian Wagyu. It's the more affordable stuff. This stuff is legit, authentic Japanese Wagyu. And this company that I was working with that had similar style of Wagyu was charging the same price as the Japanese stuff, which is why I stopped working with them. Like, I didn't want to pay Japanese Wagyu prices for, I think they're New Zealand or Australian based, but you know, they had really high marbling Wagyu. This stuff is grass fed too, by the way. I forgot exactly, I think there's 7 or 8 verified Wagyu breeders. There's only like 8 farms that produce Wagyu beef. I looked them up, and after I looked at all 7 of them, this one was the only one that used high quality organic forage. So it's all grass fed, all forage, authentic. Because normally when people think Japanese Wagyu, they're like, oh, they're giving those cows beer, those cows are grain fed. No. Well, yes, that's right. In most cases they are, but no, the one I picked out.
That's not even true. Japanese Wagyu cows, they have a genetic mutation where they store way more intramuscular fat than normal. And they're fed a special diet. They feed them like olives and something else. So if they're grass-fed, like by the way Frank is making it out to seem like they're fed actual grass, then it's not real Wagyu.
Is the only guy that isn't doing that. So I'm really excited that in a few weeks we'll have that. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's not here yet, but yeah, I mean, I could complain about the refrigeration stuff in a little bit. So let's walk around inside here, walk around those, show those products, and then we'll go outside and complain. Yeah, I guess I'll try to showcase a lot of stuff this week, and then the next few vlogs will be a lot shorter. This vanilla honey doesn't really belong here, but that's like a vanilla extract. We got all our other like salt, sea salt, high quality purified ocean salt. We got our mountain rose salt. The marrow oil is back in stock, ready for action. All the fats, lamb tallow, Iberico pork lard. I haven't actually tried this out. We had extra everything bagels, so we tried turning them into breadcrumbs, but I don't know, guys, do those look like usable breadcrumbs? If you guys order the seasoned breadcrumbs, let me know how they are. It looks like a panko almost. I gotta take one home and try it. But over here we have like a bunch of artisanal products that are available on Frankie's Ranch Foods. I love these artichokes. Maybe we'll do an artichoke pizza for you guys soon. Rice Krispie treat bars, meat granola, beef jerky, dried beef, Best Bars vanilla chocolate, Crackdamia. We got quinoa crisp bars, pemmican over there, some more Best Bars up there. Just all of these products, guys, you can get on frankiesranchfoods.com. We actually got to try to fix the collagen crisp bar recipe so we can offer those again. And this is just the rest of the stuff on the foods website. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with everything. Like, those are the udon noodles I eat every night. We have the authentic 25-year aged balsamic at the lowest price online. But the new thing for this, guys, is we now have applesauce in travel pouches and applesauce in the jar, which I like because it's convenient if you don't have time to peel apples or fresh apples. This is good. This is second best. If you guys want these juices, maybe I can sell them, but glass breaks easily and the profit margin is really low. What I do like selling though is the Taste Nirvana coconut water, because that's very hard to get online. And a lot of stores nearby don't really sell them. And it's the only coconut water that actually tastes decent. So in addition to that Sky High organic energy drink we have in the fridge there, that's the probiotic bottled version, we also have a powder that you can use in the morning. This is on organsupplements.com. What's this? Healing Crystals Kefir Minerals. That's old news. So many products. This is just the raw macadamia nut butter. Are we actually running low on this? Oh my God, I only have another pallet to sell. Uh-oh. So here on Frankie's Naturals, I'm going to do a video probably this week, finally showing you guys all the products. But we did restock a few other new things, like we have laundry detergent back in stock. This is completely new. These wool dryer balls that are actually reusable. I think they make the clothes has definitely gone down for these products with the economy and stuff. And since I'm shadow banned and censored, but we have everything's in stock. We got skull caps, masks, knapsacks for your baby, you know. Sweats are black. I wear this stuff every day, guys. Always wearing this stuff. Yeah, I mean, I did too many things all at once, guys, and this eye surgery really threw me off. Because a lot of this stuff I had planned out before I knew my eyes were ruined and that I had to spend all this money. But I got like a lot of restaurant equipment. I got so much money in restaurant equipment that I can't sell or liquidate because no one wants to buy it. Like I'm literally declaring bankruptcy probably in a week or two, and I can't liquidate my assets. Like I don't know what to do. So on that note, I do have a few trucks that need to be sold, but those are under my business, so it's a completely separate entity. So I guess I could show you guys these trucks. Over here in PA, they're not in too high demand because they're only two-wheel drive, but I thought they were a pretty good deal because they're very, very low mileage and they're older. So to basically sum it up, I bought these trucks at auction ranging from $4,500 to $6,000 each. I put between $1,000 and $2,000 into them, and now I'm basically just trying to sell them to break even because I thought it was a no-brainer. But I just want to get rid of these and never get involved in the car market again. So one we have, this is an 08 Dodge.
He said wait.
Need to be sold, but those are under my business, so it's a completely separate entity. So I guess I could show you.
How much of his merchandise is overpriced?
Well, all of it. It's just junk that comes from China. Thanks for the donation, James.
Guys, these trucks. Over here in PA, they're not in too high demand because they're only two-wheel drive, but I thought they were a pretty good deal because they're very, very low mileage and they're older. So to basically sum it up, I bought these trucks at auction ranging from $4,500 to $6,000 each.
So he's lying. There's literally a sticker on the window saying $12.50. Why is there a sticker on the window saying $12.50? And then he said he bought them for $4,500. Is he insane? He didn't even take the fucking sticker off from the auction. So he got these for nothing, $1,200, and it's probably because they're fucking junk. It literally says $12.50 on the fucking window sticker. And then he's saying he bought it for $4,500. Then why is there $12.50? Like, what?
An 08 Dodge Dakota. This might actually be the nicest truck. 08 Dodge Dakota, 20,000 miles, unheard of. This is like...
Wait, it says 12,000... Oh, 12,500.
The interior is in such nice condition. I don't really... You know what? Let me flip my camera around for these trucks have been cleaned and 100% mechanically repaired.
So why does he have 12, like maybe he's trying to sell it for that price?
So this truck is the nicest one. That's why I put it for $12,500. That's what I personally think it's worth, because if you want a truck like this new, you're paying 50, 60 grand. But I'd probably go down to, I don't know, I'd probably go down a little bit if I had to. I don't really want to though, because this is a beautiful, maybe it's not beautiful anymore after I bang up the door, but for a 15-year-old car.
Dude, Frank is just so fucking retarded. Like, you just can't get any fucking dumber than this. He could have edited this out too. Like him smashing the fucking door on something. Why did he, why would you smash the door and chip the paint and dent it and leave that in the fucking video?
Look at this interior. It's like a new car. It's new.
No.
It's crazy. It's like a half cab. It has the back seats. Really, really immaculate condition. V8 engine. The whole car, I mean, it's beautiful for how old it is. You know, you got a toolbox back here. So for me, for 12 grand, 20,000 miles on it, unheard of. Basically, this company like never drove their trucks, so this one's really, really nice. I like it. This we have, I have two Chevy Silverados. One's a 1500, one's a 2500. Again, none of these are four-wheel drive. If they were, they would have been sold for twice the price already. So this one's, I think, is the 1500. It's a little, but these two I think are around 50,000 miles each. So interior on this one, you know, tear in the seat, but it's not in that bad shape. But I think one of these is 50,000 and one of these is 60,000 miles. So I might have to go down a bit on these trucks just to break even on them. I think I probably need around 8,500 or 9,000 each to break even on these. I think the 2,500 is a lot nicer though. Like this 1,500 is kind of beat up a little bit, but this 2,500 is in a bit better condition. No toolbox, but I think the interior was a bit nicer. Oh no, this is beautiful. Just a little tear on the seat there, and this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. Again, guys, all of these trucks they've been cleaned, taken to a mechanic. There's hypothetically nothing wrong with them. So this is one of the Chevy Colorados. There's another one over there, and I already sold one. But these Colorados, I think both have around 30,000 miles. I think one of them has 20,000 miles, one of them has 30. I believe this one has 20.
Frankie's a faggot, but I would still rail him all the same, lol. Thoughts?
No, I don't want AIDS. Thanks for the donation, Satanabolic.
And this one has the nicest interior. There's like nothing wrong with the seats. There's no tear in the seats. The interior is in beautiful condition. I saw another Colorado in similar condition like this. The exterior was pristine though. The exterior was perfect, and it was like 13 grand. So I think for around 10, this is like an amazing deal, but I can't sell them. Maybe I just have to list them more. This Chevy Express van, I should have no problem selling, but I just have to probably go down a little in price. This is like a work truck. It has like a setup in the van for like a refrigeration guy or a plumber or a electrician. It's locked. Let me see if the front's unlocked. So this is like 50,000 miles, but I already had offers of like 10 grand on this because it's got a nice setup in the back here. Cleaned it all up, really nice, clean in the back, nice in the front. Work van, you know, this will take you to 200, 250,000 miles. There's only 50,000 miles on this, but I don't think I'll have any problem selling that. The other Colorado, this one The interior is not nice, but we had to put 2 tires on this. Actually, I'm actually gonna lose money on this. I think I'm like in this one for 12 grand, so I'm kind of screwed. But this Colorado has new tires, slightly worse interior, and this one is everything. I guess that's everything, guys. So I got 2 Colorado.
Why did he buy all these vehicles?
Because he's stupid and he thought he could flip them for a profit. He's pretty dumb. Thanks for the donation, James.
Silverados, 2 Silverados, Dodge Dakota, and that van for sale. Yeah, so if you guys want to help me out and buy these cars so I can pay my bills, and to the scoundrel lawyer that is watching this to see that, oh, Frank has assets, you sued the wrong LLC. This is a new operating entity in Penn.
Oh my god, dude. Why does he keep saying that when he already lost the case via default judgment? You already lost. Him repeating that lie does not change anything. What a fucking idiot.
Pennsylvania, that is a separate business. So whatever assets are here or this business have nothing to do with your lawsuit. You can suck my long fucking dick, is all I have to say. That's the thing about businesses and business entities. He's suing my old business that we went out of business in New York. So if he wants anything to do with what I'm showing in this video, he has to file a new lawsuit.
So again, none of this is true. He's also using the same exact fucking website, same payment processor, everything. Like, he's just full of shit.
Against the correct business entity that is operating in Pennsylvania. And by the time you do that, I might be in a different state by then. Anyway, now luckily I was able to find a company that was able to finance the refrigeration equipment for me on like a 6-year loan. So we have these to put up in the meat room to keep it cold in the summer.
My God.
We have this evaporator for the freezer, a whole big set to put in the big freezer. And then we have new refrigeration units too. So our fridge has been failing because it's like 40 years old. So we're putting 2 new units in the fridge that are half the size of the current one, just in case one fails, you have a backup. It's better to have 2 smaller units than 1 large unit. Then we have that huge unit to go in the freezer, which is overkill. We shouldn't need it. Our freezer already has enough refrigeration in it. It's just I'm so nervous with what happened in the past and these catastrophes that I'm going overkill on it, putting an extra unnecessary new unit in the freezer. And since we just had that insurance claim last year that put that other new unit in, technically, I mean, right now I have I have 4 units operating in that freezer. We're gonna put in a 5th. Technically, that freezer would be fine on the 2 new units, let alone the 3 other older units that are still working in there. So that's definitely overkill on the freezer. The fridge is not overkill. The fridge is completely necessary, and honestly might not be a bad idea for me to spray foam that. The meat room was hooked up to the old grocery store, so we can't cool that anymore. We have to put that new stuff in to cool that. So that's completely new and necessary. But we're gonna fix the fridge first so I don't lose any product. We're gonna do the meat room next so it stays cold. And the freezer we might not do until next year. What's nice is that I was able to finance this refrigeration equipment. What's not nice is that I might not be able to afford to install it. I didn't think I was gonna get the financing, but they approved it, so I was like, yeah, sure. Send me $50,000 worth of refrigeration and I'll pay you $100 a month. No problem. But now the worry is if we lose power. The previous owner said, oh, I only lost power twice in all the 20 years I've been here. My luck.
I feel like Frank just hoping one of them will go viral or something. He sells so much random shit. I guess if he grossed 5 mil he must have enough customers buying shit from him. The price on the truck with 20k miles isn't bad.
I think he probably has mental problems. He's not neurologically normal, and he might have ADHD or something, along with just retardation. I think he just throws shit at the wall, sees what sticks. Thanks for the donation, Queer. Even that donate tellers, when did Frank acquire that tattoo? What is it? It's a Freemason tattoo. He got it a few months ago. I don't know why he's getting all these shitty tattoos. It's not a good sign. As soon as somebody gets a shitty neck tattoo, you know their life is going to shit.
Look like Frank has fucked up priorities. How long has that HVAC stuff been sitting there?
I think he just got that in. If he has all these problems with his HVAC, I don't know why he'd buy a bunch of cars and crap like that rather than just fixing his HVAC. Like, nothing he does makes any sense. Thanks for the donation, though, James. And thanks for the donation, Leland, now.
We've lost power probably 10 times here already. The other day it happened, I was really nervous, like a power line got knocked down the street with some weird thing fell off a roof. But we can't get a backup generator because that's crazy expensive. This guy was telling me to put in like a transfer switch for a backup generator on the building this size. You're talking like $50,000, $60,000. I'm just going to take out another credit card and get a reefer trailer as a backup. You know, so if the power does go out, we can fire up our reefer trailer and put all the meat in there. That's going to be our backup, which is going to cost like $8,000, which is, you know, I could buy 5 reefer trailers before getting a transfer switch. So, but basically, within the next month or two, I'm going to be stress-free because we'll have all new refrigeration units, we'll have new freezer unit, nothing should fail, and then if the power does go out, I'll have a working reefer as a backup. So maybe remove some stress. But yeah, this refrigeration thing is a nightmare. I finally found a guy that I think is good, that's going to do a good job and can help me out. So we might actually have a refrigeration guy, no problems moving forward, but just like this unit that we charged, there was like, I think the guy forgot to tighten the valve on it and $2,000 worth of gas leaked out. So because I'm continuing like to not be able to find an honest refrigeration guy, now I gotta charge another $5,000 on my credit card just to fill up the gas that's missing in the current units, which is actually why my freezer was high temp last week. Every single unit was big.
I guess Frank is wealthier than we thought.
I don't know, he just keeps taking out loans. Think he's just up to his eyeballs in debt. Thanks for the donation though, James.
Basically out of refrigerant. The new unit was a little low, and the 2 old units are basically out of refrigerant. They basically leaked out all the refrigerant. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, I got these 4 units running up there. We're all good, we're cooled down. Basically only one of them was working because the other 2 were so low on charge. So this refrigeration thing is a real nightmare, and it's costing me a lot of money. It's, you know, when you don't have a lot of capital up front to buy new things and have everything ready and anyway, I think this vlog is going to be like an hour long, so let me just wrap this up. We showed you guys a lot of stuff. If you go to frank-tufano.com, you can check out all the businesses. Frank, if any of you guys actually need any of those trucks, that would probably help me out and get me out of this hole I'm in. Actually, probably not. What would get me out of this hole I'm in is if I sold all the trucks outside and all this restaurant equipment in here, I'd be able to pay off my credit card. Yeah, to give you guys some context, we're about negative 300,000. So a lot of stuff went wrong over these past few months, unfortunately.
Dude.
If Frank ever disappears or deletes his channel, I'm unsubbing and blocking you. I can't live without his ments.
Well, I'd be willing to accept that. Thanks for the donation, James Franco. He's $300,000 in debt, and that's just for his credit card or whatever lines of credit he has. Frank is a fucking moron, dude. It's absolute idiot.
And I don't know. If I sell all those trucks and I sell all this restaurant equipment, I think I'll be like halfway there to paying off that credit card. Otherwise, we're just going to have to declare bankruptcy, which we might be better off doing, because then the assets can just stay in the LLC. And if we're not able to liquidate them, we tried our best. Yeah, so if any of you guys need any of those vehicles, definitely let me know. I just feel like it's such a great deal, you know, because even just trying to find any working used vehicle now, I feel like it's at least $6,000 or $7,000, because once you go below that, the cars are all high mileage, there's something wrong with them, transmission's blown, people really trying to scam you. And I think because of that, that's why I'm having a hard time selling this stuff, because they might look at my truck and say, oh, that's a high price for an old truck, but these trucks are all mechanically fixed. They were taken to a mechanic, verified, everything had something wrong with it that needs to be fixed and replaced, all new batteries in them. You know, I made sure that everything is checked and ready to go and good, like a legitimate, well, I don't even think legit car, car dealerships even do what I did with these vehicles. So, you know, for 8, 9, 10, 11,000, for trucks with that low mileage, you know, this truck should last years. That's why I thought they were such good deals. Like, hey, I can get a 20,000 mile truck for 10 grand. You know, compared to the current market, to me, that seemed crazy. So it's probably more of this area thing. I'm sure if I had these trucks listed in New York or in Florida or you know, other places, they would have been long gone already, even though they're just 2-wheel drive. But thank you guys for joining. Definitely a lot of stuff going on this week.
Well, Frank's a retard. What's the latest Blaha meant? Is it on his channel?